Hello, hello, everybody. Katrina here, and this is another episode of Ask Me Anything. And guess what? This is day 30 of 30 of going live daily, and I want to share with you my learnings. Yes, I did go live for 30 days daily starting November 1. And this is our 30th day. So I'll be sharing with you my learnings. By the way, if you're tuning in live, let me know on the comment section, comment live, and let me know where you're tuning in from, and comment replay, and also where you're tuning in from. And so we know how global we are. And if this is, and also if you can hear me okay, let me know. I'm using my external mic. I want to make sure I'm loud and clear and crisp on your end. I just got back home from a Christmas concert, the Christmas concert of my son. It was another proud mama moment. I'll upload that soon. And before we end the day, of course, as promised, daily, consistently. Oh my gosh. This is a feat to celebrate. And I said on my title here, we did it because you, my audience, my dearest business partners, and also those of you who are just curious and snooping in, we did it. Maybe you've been here, you've been seeing me for a bit, or just for the first time. If you are seeing me for the first time, by the way, I'm Katrina. I'm based here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I've been running my online business for more than 4 years now. I actually celebrated my third business anniversary last Monday, November 27th. I thought it's going to be today. It feels so long and short at the same time, but I'm super, super grateful. Never had to imagine I'll be at this point in this business. All I wanted was to earn something extra while I was on my mat leave 4 years ago. Little did I know that I'll be able to quit my job because of this business. I love what I do. I help ambitious working school age moms build a legacy revenue online while nurturing home and family life. All right, let's do this. If you're catching this live, please let me know if you're hearing me okay. So, yeah, so I know that I can provide this value to each and every one of you in a very efficient way. Okay. I'm using my external microphone here. And yeah, hopefully you're hearing me okay. Let's do this. And since we've finished it, we are a little fancy here. This looks very technical, but you know what? I didn't have any experience doing this, and it's pretty easy. I'm using StreamYard. A lot of you are asking what I'm using on my go lives. Yes, I'm using a paid version of StreamYard. You can try it yourself. There are free versions and see how it goes. There are many tutorials as well on YouTube. I'm just learning from that as well, and also in our training site. So there you go. Who would have thought? Day 30 of 30th of go lives, and what are my learnings? Let me know if you're hearing me okay. All right. And number one here is, here you go. Discipline breeds, I'm having a hard time pronouncing, i.e., discipline breeds consistency. There you go. Oh, I can make it actually bigger. There you go. And I can also make myself bigger like that. Discipline breeds consistency because I've committed to, this is actually the first time I've done this sort of, this going live every single day for 30 days since I started my business. Usually I would just go live like once to three times in a week, or I think we did before a 10-day go live or 15 go live challenge, but not as long as this. And because I've committed to myself and to you, my audience, my dearest audience, my followers, my business partners, and my incoming business partners. So I basically have to show up because I've committed, right? And that, since I'm aiming for consistency, I'm disciplining myself to go here Sometimes it's really out of my comfort zone because I'd rather sometimes sleep. Or there are times that I don't feel like it. Like, that happens. That's also, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. But basically, when you aim for consistency, I think they go hand in hand because you're putting in the discipline to show up regardless of what's going on, whatever your emotions are, whether you feel like going live or not, you show up. All right. So that is number one. Hi, Heidi. Nice to see you here. Are you hearing me okay? Please let me know if I'm clear on your end. All right. And then, so that's number one. Second here, develops relationships. Why? Well, that awesome. Thank you, Heidi, for confirming. That's one of the goals as well. Why do I want to go live? Because my goal is to provide value consistently to all of you. I've been posting consistently for the past 4 years, a mixture of videos, reels, photos, and go live sparingly here and there. But I want to up level the game to create more connections with all of you, because I know the online space, some people are jaded already. They don't know who to trust anymore. Maybe they purchased a product or a service in the past and it didn't work out as they expected. So now they have that fence or wall around them. And I want to create a safe space to connect. And maybe you can hear a story, like you can relate with me with a few of the stories, or with a story that I shared. And I want that the relationship to develop, right? And maybe some people maybe just need some cheering. And I know some of you here, like I would mention names: Jessica Mercado. You've been consistently tuning in since day one. Like we haven't met, but I feel like we've been having coffee every single day, or having a drink together every single day since start of November up until now. And maybe when we see each other, it's like we're like long lost friends, right? And also, I've been because the name of my goal live is Ask Me Anything. The goal basically is for you, my audience, to this is your chance to connect with me, ask me questions about the business or personal stuff, anything between. This is the opportunity to connect with me. And for the longest time, I would just usually put here the frequently asked questions that I get, like via personal messages, or the questions that our business community would always get, my business partners would always get, or sometimes I just ask myself. And then somewhere along the way, some of you, a few of you, really ask questions on the comment section, and then they made a request also. Someone also made a request, like, can you do um a video on how to know what if your ad is working. And I was like, that's amazing, because that's really the goal of this go live, this Ask Me Anything episode, is for you guys to ask me anything, and then I'll address it, as much as I can, as much as possible that I can. And I felt so it feels so good, because you see the value. I feel validated as well, that hey, this is really creating that vibration, that open space for you to connect with me. I know that person is also in our online business community, and that's okay. So others can also learn that yes, we actually advertise here, just like we mentioned, right? And I love how our relationships virtually, you being connected with me, and I feel like I'm talking to a friend. I know sometimes some of you are few, sometimes go lives, but I still do it, sometimes less than 10, sometimes more than 20. I was like, yes, it's like we're just talking intimately together as a group, right? So thank you for that. Hi, Gurpreet, thank you so much for tuning in. And third here, the power of accountability. This is somehow connected to the first one. because what will happen if I miss one go live, right? What would happen if I'd rather just sleep on my day 12? Well, what could have happened, right? I wouldn't get punished. No one could, you guys won't do anything bad to me, but because I declared it, right? I declared it to my audience, and I know no one would say, "Oh, hey, where are you? You're not going live yet. It's day 14 or day 15 already." No one would do that. But deep inside me, I want to prove that, hey, I've committed to this, to you guys. And I think that's a more powerful accountability if it's just myself. Oh, if I just told myself I'll go live every day for 30 days, and I just told myself, I didn't tell you. I can just easily let it slip because no one knows, just myself, right? I'm just cheating on myself, but I think that's still not a good thing, right? It basically seals in like more accountability. So it's very powerful if you want to do something and you want to be committed. I think, declaring it with an accountability partner or your audience, maybe also asking your spouse or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your partner, like, hey, I want to do this. Would you hold me accountable? Like, if I'm feeling lazy or sleazy doing this, can you remind me, like, hey, this is your goal, you've committed to it, and give you a little push or a little kick in the bum. Okay, and then the next one, last but definitely not the least, it gets easier. There are nights or there are days that my by the way, I realized that it's actually best for me to do the go live like in between, like after drop off, school drop off, and before I go back to here at home to do, like, clean before I go to work. That gap, like walking from school to home, if the weather permits, if I'm not too cold, especially now it's fall winter season here in Toronto in Canada, that's the best time because my energy's up. I'm usually a morning person. I have my ideas fresh, and because as soon as I, hold the dishes to clean, I would tend to push it back, push it down. Like today, I kind of push it down to tonight, but I still did it, right? And yeah, it gets easier because you would find different ways to make it work around your schedule. And so if that works, then you would do it more often like that. Yeah, I think I did it more often in the morning than at night, because in between I would usually like work on my other stuff, so stuff in the business with my business partners, addressing like or sending out contracts, tracking my ads or optimizing my ads, things like that. So if it's out of the way, first thing in the morning, it's done and done. So it gets easier. And looking back on my very first go live 4 years ago, when I had like a challenge, I joined the challenge online with my other business partners. Oh my gosh, all sweaty. I would always look consciously like in my screen like that. I can't like click in the camera straight for like straight 1 minute. I would always get conscious, and I should be wearing makeup, things like that. Yes, I'm wearing makeup right now, but it's because I went to my son's school for the Christmas show, and sometimes I just want to feel good, and that me makes me feel more confident. Whatever makes you feel better and confident, go for it, right? Whether go live outside or inside the your house or your room, then go for it. It gets easier because we are usually not comfortable, or we're usually anxious or scared of something if we haven't done it yet, because we don't know the experience. We're still getting used to it. So now I would say, even though I've been doing go lives way back, I think I somehow have proven like, hey, as long as you have the the strong mindset. Yeah, did I include that one? So that's of course the whole it all boils down to bulletproofing your mindset. Like, what's your goal? It always goes down. There are days that I was like, oh my gosh, day 20. I was like, what if I don't do it? I would start. I think that's the biggest thing that really kept me going as well. It's like I'm already on day 20 or 21 or 28. If I don't do go live right now, I would have to start all over again. And I feel like I want to explain myself to you guys. Right. So that's, I think, the biggest thing that also kept me going. Like, I've committed myself. I need to do this. And it's just like almost there, but not yet there, but not quite yet. But we did it. November 30, November 1 to 30. So thank you so much. And I also want to also be a good example to my team, to my business partners that, hey, if a busy mom like me with three boys, can do it, we're all busy, then you don't need to like do it like for 10, 15, 30 minutes. Sometimes I did my goal like for an hour. If you just have like 5 minutes or 3 minutes, that's it. That's okay. I just became more comfortable doing this. That's why. Let me see here. Thank you so much. Hi, Lyra. Thank you. Thank you as well. Welcome. From Winnipeg, Casa Buena. Hello, hello. Hi, Naida. Watching from Bahrain. Samita. Hello, watching from live from Pennsylvania, USA. Oh, thank you. Cynthia, hi, gosh, from New Zealand. Hello, hello. Awesome. So maybe some of you are wondering what's next after this. Well, I would still continue to do go live. I'm aiming to do still every day, just a little chat, but I would be, here you go. I'm committing myself. This is it again. I'm committing to doing up leveling my game when it comes to reels. So I'm learning more. I've been uploading reels here and there, but not consistently as much as I want to. So I'm diving into that, and I'm following the footprints of my mentors and coaches. Thank you, coaches Dave and Roxanne, for always inspiring me personally as well. So that's the game plan, and still go live. And there you have it. Thank you so much, everybody. I think, whatever we put our mind into, it's really possible as long as you put your heart and mind into it, and you do it regardless of your emotions, whether you're feeling lazy, you're feeling excited, you're feeling inspired or motivated or not, doing it regardless, because all those 30 days from November 1 to today, it's not 100% that I feel inspired or motivated every day. Sometimes I feel extra tired, or sometimes I just don't feel like it. But hey, I told myself I've committed to this. I'm going to do this. And I'm so glad I kept my word. So there you go. Thank you so much, everybody. See you again tomorrow for another episode of My Go Live, and connecting with you, providing you value, wisdom, nuggets, inspiration, maybe just a simple chat, and making you feel that you're not alone in your journey, whatever you're experiencing. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope my mic served me well tonight, and also my lighting. Thank you, and see you again. All right, bye for now. Have a great night. Have a great morning wherever you are. Thank you. Thank you so much.